What's up, guys? My name's Andrew Swears, and today we're going to be talking about Linux. And kind of on the sad news today, CrunchBang Linux is calling quits. So, the lead developer on CrunchBang Linux, Philip Newborough, the lead developer behind CrunchBang Linux, has tossed in the towel. So, he is calling quits. CrunchBang Linux is a very minimal Linux UI. It has no menu bars. There's no start menu. There's nothing. It's basically just a blank window, and all your navigation is done by right-clicking. So I have Steam up, of course, but all your navigation is done by right-clicking. So it was very minimal, and it was really good for old computers. Very old computers with limited resources, like less than 1 gig of RAM, less than 2 cores on the CPU. Very old computers. I had CrunchBang Linux running on an old Millennium computer with a HP Pavilion, and that was a very old computer. It had 256 megabytes of RAM, and I had CrunchBang Linux running on it, and it was a terrible system. But CrunchBang Linux made it work really, really good. From the time where my family lost their desktop from it just breaking, and before I fixed it, we did that, and it worked fine. You could watch YouTube, and it would even work better if it was still around, because of YouTube switched to HTML5. A lot of problems with Linux back then was the Adobe Flash plugin, so you couldn't get a lot of times Flash Media. The driver that the Linux was shipping with wasn't working with Firefox, Chrome, or it just didn't work on that computer. I could never get it to work. And I got it to work once, and then it started to fail after that, and then that's when we got rid of the computer. But it's almost sad to see that CrunchBang Linux is calling in the towel. In this article, and I'll have it in the description below, it talks about them. It's progress, and CrunchBang Linux is old now, and it's not relevant like it used to be. And he even says things have to be moved on, and it's kind of sad to see it go, because it's really in my roots of beginning with Linux that I started with CrunchBang Linux, and that was one of the first. That is the first distribution I played with after playing around with Linux before. And CrunchBang Linux is the distro I dove into because it was the most minimal for that computer, that broken computer. So that's the beginning of where I started to play around with Linux. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe. And tell me down below what you think about CrunchBang Linux calling it quits. Do you support their decision? Do you not like them for doing that? Did you like CrunchBang Linux in the past? Have you used it? Are you still using it? All that, write that in the comments below, and I'll message you back, and we'll have a little conversation. But that's going to be it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.